Yo, this your boy Doc Holliday. You now tuned in to the Deaf Fresh Show with Young Fresh.
I done came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll come up missing. I'm a cutthroat baller like O.J. Simpson. Little homie, listen, try and serve me. I put a 25 in your back like Barry Bonds jersey. On the streets, on the beach, y'all ain't able. Cause too I shit on rappers like major labels. What's with the ice grilling, homie? Change your face. This heat'll do more to tan you to change your race. Girls love metaphor, and I love them back. Addicted to getting head, chicks call me the brainiac. Battle rap with words raw like T-Had. I write dope, flow crack, my notepad need rehab. Fuck y'all CDs, y'all can't see these or touch these. Rhyme so chronic, my songs give you the munchies.
You got a white baby mama, throw your hands up.
What?
I guess so. I don't know, man. I know a lot of white people with baby mama. I mean, I know a lot of dudes with white baby mama. That's what I'm saying. You got a white baby mama. If you have a white baby mama, throw your hands up.
Why specifically the white ones, though?
I mean, I guess
they need to get knocked up too. So
I feel like my mulatto children need love too. Well, not my mulatto.
This is true. We need to show love to the Oreos. We do.
Right. Because you know them mulatto babies grow up and be big fine women.
A terrible human being. But once again, people, welcome to another edition of the Definitely Fresh Show. It is I, Mr. Tonedefradio. It is Young Fresh in the building. Clap.
Get these claps.
Clap.
Not like that clap. Not like that clap, but these claps.
No siree, Bob.
Hey, look, man. Niggas got the claps nowadays.
Niggas do have the claps. But, I mean, tonight we're going to talk about a couple of different things. Here at the Definitely Fresh Show, we are about as random as they come. But before we can get into anything, we're going to go ahead and we're going to kick it off with some what the fuck news this week. I'm sorry. If you have not heard the news about this lately, either you've been doing a damn good job not paying attention to the news, or you just don't care. But recently it has been broken that the nasty industry, or the sex industry, has recently revealed their latest alliteration of the sex doll. These mechanical tubs of joy have now been brought to more of a lifelike state, to the point where they can now not only record your emotions, but they started to now memorize things that you have said to them, things that have been done to them, to the point now that these new forms of pleasure box have grown to the fact that some people are saying that they could possibly actually replace the intimacy of real human beings. Now, of course, both Facebook and Twitter has been in an uproar in regards to these new pleasure box, as we like to refer to them as now, in regards to how terrible or how awesome they are. Black Twitter especially has gone on many rampages and many meme fests in regards to everything from showing destroyed pleasure boxes, from getting too freaky, to even one pleasure box that looks to be knocked up simply because you didn't clean out the tray when you were done. So the question here with us at Tonedefradio is, what the hell is going on with humanity? One,
I don't know. That's weird, but it's not weird. I guess I don't really know what to call it. But I feel like if a woman can have a dildo, I think a nigga should be able to have a sex robot.
And that's where one of the debates in one of the groups we were in, I just seen, was actually having that. It was the fact that And the person said, you have been jamming plastic toys, mechanical toys, anything of sexual desire within you for at least the last 20 years, that now that men have found something that they can do the same thing too, it's a problem. Okay, this is what was being said. I think where a lot of people, and this is me personally as well too, are having issues with this whole situation is not the simple fact that here's this inanimate object we can stick our penis in, because us men have proven numerous occasions we'll put our penis in anything. So I don't know why women are surprised. I guess it's because they're making it more lifelike. They're making it more companion-like. So it's to the point where we look at that one lonely guy who can never get a girl, or that serial killer who just doesn't have social skills.
How do you know he's a serial killer, bro?
He just doesn't have social skills. Every serial killer doesn't have social skills, except for that one black serial killer in D.C. But every serial killer doesn't have social skills. So they feel like this is made for people like that. So for an everyday common person like me, you, Jacob, Kyle, or any other guy that we associate with, if they said, I'm going to go buy me a pleasure dial, we're going to look at you like, bro, is it really that serious? Like, that's how we going to look at them. We don't look at it as, because here's my thing, and as a married man, I would think that more married women would be okay with this, because if you can't give your man no pussy that night because of whatever reason you coming up with, and he be like, well, fine, I'll just go fuck your dial, you're going to be like, okay, because you're not cheating. You're not out here engaging in activities with another woman. You're going to fuck an inanimate object that he used his hard-earned money to buy.
You just want to use that word right now. Hard? Yes. Thanks a lot, Tom.
Yes. I hope you are not trying to do that without being hard. That just does not sound like it'll work. What I'm saying is, I'm just saying there's some pluses to this concept, you know, if we look at it from that point of view. Like, think about it. The cheating rate might go down if you put this in your man's house while you away. Because
I just feel like hey, look, whatever you do in your personal time is what you do. I just feel like I never want to go to my homeboy's house and the motherfucking dog is sitting on the couch upright like they just finished. Like, that's when it gets weird. Like, all right, bro, like, you just gonna bring a dial out around the homies. Like, you gotta stop it.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, but I think that's where everybody's looking at it at. It's not the ones who just like, okay, my wife's out of town. I got the urge. Let me go get this nut off real quick in this dial. Put it back in the closet when you're done. I think everybody is more so looking at these cats who the dial is at your dinner table. The dial is watching a movie on the couch with you. You Netflixing and chilling with this pleasure dial. Okay? You're not just handling your business and putting it back in the closet because your hands can only do so much for so long. It's cats out here wiping the dial. I guess that's where everybody's looking at it.
Right. That's when it gets weird, because they're making weird. So they're making it so lifelike to where it is looked at as a companion.
Right. Because one photo that somebody posted, it looked like a nice, thick black chick, to the point where, like, I had to look at the photo a couple of times. Like, nah, this might actually be a real woman that they just used. Like, nah, dog, that face don't look real. Okay, that could be makeup, because, you know, some of these chicks be looking like plastic dolls when they put too much makeup on. But, dog, that butt cheek looks too real. That's where they're going now. It's going to get to the point where what you want, you literally will put in your freaking order, and it gets shipped to your house. Like, I need a 36, 42, 36 with some double D's. She got to be black. I want the afro. I want the long, make it an afro. I want an afro. She got to have full lips. She got to have 4 toes on one feet, 5 on the other, because I get down like that. This is what this is going to get to.
What?
But I'm just being. I know that was crazy, but I mean, but that's where it's getting to.
I mean, hey man, if you got the money to, get busy with the dial, hey, do your thing, man. It'll cut down on STDs if everybody's fucking the dial.
And unwanted pregnancies.
Yeah, because you can't get the dog pregnant.
I hope not. Well, you got some serious explaining to do.
I mean,
but
in all seriousness, though, like, it is a lot of jokes that come out of this. But I say, hey, if you got $3,000 to spend on a pleasure dial, then, whatever floats your boat, get your shit off, G. Do your thing. Do your thug sizzle, my nigga.
Just make sure you wash your hands when you're done.
Now, for $3,000, I'm not buying one because I don't have that kind of money.
Hell no. $3,000. This is how I looked at it. If times are hard like that, okay, that you're not getting it from your regular woman, at that point in time, take your ass to back pages. I guarantee you a couple of them $60 bras on there will do you justice. I mean, go ahead and holler at them like maybe, once every 2 weeks. That's only $120. Do it for like a whole year, you be good. And you still under $3,000. Hell, it might actually be a tax write-off.
Yeah, but you could probably catch the clap from the back page, bro.
Yeah, you can catch flack for having a plastic bra. Like, dude, how do you explain that conversation the very first time somebody comes over by your crib and they just happen to go in your closet? Or what if your mama stopped by the house while you at work and you didn't have time to put the dial up and she just in the bed?
Well,
or you one of the freaky people that you set her up the way you want her to be set up before you come home, okay? Because you want to have that, let me go ahead and dive in this sleeping pussy. And next thing you know it, your boys is at the house. They met you at the crib. Like, how do you explain it? You don't.
You can't explain it. But I mean, them your niggas, then they gonna understand that you just a weirdo any fucking way.
Bro, this to me, I feel like getting caught with a second dollar in your house is worse than if a girl told your friends that you eat ass. You just you for the rest of your life.
Well, eating ass is the new thing now. Everybody's eating ass, bro.
And pretty soon, having threesomes with a second dollar will be the new in thing.
Yeah, like, I don't even know if eating ass is such a bad thing anymore. Since everybody is doing it.
Not everybody's doing it, bro. Not everybody's doing it. Anyway, enough about that, because we had to talk about that only because it's been the topic, and I've been wanting to dive in on that part for a while.
I'm about to dive in.
What are we doing using these second dials as practice?
Hey, do you think the second dial come with like an automatic wet button in like her palm?
I don't know.
Press the button in her palm and she get jiffy for you?
I think she does get jiffy for you. I mean, think about it, dude. Chicks in the porn industry have been selling pocket pussies, or I know for a fact Roxy Reynolds had this one back shot of her ass and her pussy that she was selling. So she put it on her Instagram when it first got molded. And I thought that was funny as hell. So all they did was took those small little sex toys and put a whole body on it instead. I'm just saying. If $3,000 is the common price for the base level, I wonder what kind of dial you going to get for $8,000?
Bro, for $8,000, you could just get a fucking mail order bride, bro, and call it a day.
I'm just saying, pocket pussy sells like hotcakes. Like, niggas actually buy these things on a regular basis. So just imagine tax time next year.
I'm not spending. So instead of spending your tax money on things that will get you pussy, you'll just go buy pussy.
Go buy pussy.
Buy you. Yeah, you know.
No clap. No clap. no unexpected pregnancy, no talk back unless you program her to talk back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hey, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, but hey, I digress. You know, whatever people want to do.
All right,
you
know what might be a good thing, and this could be the silver lining on it. You know, right now, pedophiles are trying to get their pedophilia listed as normal. So they're trying to get their whole entire view on stuff tied into the LBGT community now. Okay?
But that's not normal.
Let me finish. So what if, to help get these nasty fuckers in check, we give them sex dolls instead? Like, let them move it.
No, because then they go and want fucking 12-year-old sex dolls. Like, bro, I'm not with the shit.
I would rather them be messing with the toys, the little Chucky dolls, instead of real kids. I'm just trying to find a silver lining in all of this.
I would rather them think motherfuckers not be on the streets, but they are.
But at least give them something to keep them in the house. Then here, look at this.
How about you give them a piece of paper that says they can't come out the house? If they do come out the house, they'll be arrested, shot, and tased on sight.
If they white, they still gonna get away with it. So what's your point? White people get away with everything. So give them the plastic dolls at least.
Well, not that Olympic massage dude. He's going down. That nigga had like 100 counts of child molestation, and they were all.
Bro, how you get 100?
Nah, he been like, bro. Everybody that testified, he had been molesting us since they was like 5, 6 years old. G, he going down.
No, you know what you do? You put him in real butt pounding jail, and you tell everybody in jail he's a child molester.
He definitely finna go to butt pounding jail
because they'll destroy him. They'll destroy him. Because you remember Dahmer, that's what happened to Dahmer. They put dude in regular jail. They didn't put him in the minute he touched down, they beat the fuck out of dude. Dude got raped at least twice a month.
No, bro, I'm not gonna rape the man and get my point across. It's not that serious.
It's butt pounding jail, dog. It got that name for a reason.
Got that name from an episode of the Boondocks, man.
When do you think they got it from?
Why would you push him out of bounds?
That's what you get. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles going into halftime. My team is about to knock these Vikings off. Unfortunately, after we do that, we got to deal with cheating Tom Brady. So shout out to the New England Patriots that somehow won that game earlier.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though, and I'm not trying to jinx Philly, but if Philly win this game this Sunday, and then next Sunday the Royal Rumble's in Philly, Philly gonna be lit in that building.
Philly is definitely gonna be lit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you though, dog. I'm a Philly fan. Y'all know I've been a Philly fan forever. I would have liked to have seen Minnesota actually host the Super Bowl and be in the Super Bowl. That would have been awesome. But
yeah, I was telling my coworker that because on record, I don't think that there's ever been like a city to host the Super Bowl and then that team makes the Super Bowl where it's actually like just a big ass home game. And I think it'd have been dope for the Vikings to actually get that. Because if the Vikings if they somehow by miracle chance come back and win this game, the Patriots have no chance in that building because there won't.
And you know what, bro? As much as I want my Eagles to win, I wouldn't be mad if they lost to the Vikings just for that moment. Plus, it works in our favor because niggas, we can drive to Minnesota.
But I'm not going to spend them astronomical prices on Super Bowl tickets.
Bro, it's the Super Bowl. You would spend them astronomical prices to go to WrestleMania. You telling me you're not going to go to the Super Bowl?
And yet, nigga, I've still got to go to a WrestleMania.
I'm sorry you have not experienced that particular moment in life. It's one of the greatest moments you can ever hold. But think about it. WrestleMania is called the Super Bowl of wrestling. So that just means the Super Bowl is even bigger. It is right next door. Shit, we can drive to the Super Bowl. Don't even have to go in. We just enjoy all the festivities outside around it. Hit up a local bar and turn the fuck up. I'm still thinking about going. I'm still thinking about going, even though the Eagles is going. So either way it goes, I'm still thinking about going that weekend because it's a win-win for me no matter what.
Well, wherever WrestleMania is next year, I want to be there.
Or you got to plan ahead. Start putting money up now. Just saying.
Well, they got to see where it's gonna be at, man. I don't know if I want to make that long of a trip now. You know, I don't want to fly. I'm afraid of heights.
Nigga, how are you afraid of? First of all, ain't nobody gonna drive all the way to wherever the hell it's at if it's not Chicago. Okay.
Oh, well, Soldier Field in April? Yeah, that ain't happening.
No, the field wasn't bad last time we went. It wasn't bad. You never know. All right.
Dwight Howard Bumeyes better quit jumping with this, y'all.
So, Juan, how you want to do this? Do you want to go straight into misconnections, or do you want to go ahead and let's tackle this topic real quick?
I heard somebody else in here, and I think it was Jacob.
Cal is in here because Jacob is still having issues getting in here. And Miami's here as well, too. So, you know what? Let's go ahead.
Why are they not talking? What was their topics about this? Mia, you want to get a second down? We going to have on the baby?
No. I don't know why Mia's not talking. She's in the chat. And Kyle has coughed like 5 times already and ain't spoke yet.
Right.
Oh, my bad, brother. My bad. I didn't know if my phone was muted or not. I didn't hear it go off. I'm sorry about that.
Nah, bro. Now over here, when you call in
and want to spread germs, but don't want to add to the conversation. I can't tell you about you niggas.
My bad.
Well, here we keep the doors open. So when you walk into the Death Fresh studio, bro, it's whatever. We don't care.
So Cal, how you feel about this second down, bro? You gonna get one?
Nah, man, I ain't getting no sex doll, bro. I'm not. I ain't with it, man. Listen, it's too many different. Let me say, it's too many ways to get that if you want it. I mean, like, it's not.
As long as you don't take it.
Yeah, of course. Ain't nobody trying to take it. You got too many women out there, you know what I'm saying, that wanna, you know what I'm saying, get it on, that wanna fuck. Like, I mean, all you gotta do is not be an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even a challenge. I mean, honestly, for real, in a lot of ways, it's not even, you don't have to go hard to get loving nowadays. If you out and about, you know what I'm saying, you got your shit together, you a halfway decent dude, you whatever, it's gonna go down. So nah, I ain't sex doll, all that's too much. That's too much. I ain't with that. I like the real thing, man.
I don't blame you, bro. Real pussy is just fantastical. It is.
Yeah, man, for real. You need a real thing, man. I can't sex doll, man. Got things. Yeah. Yeah, man, for real. That's good. Women just got certain women that feel like they may be replaced because you have certain dudes that be like, fuck this, I'm gonna go fuck with my dog. Man, my dog don't talk that. My dog don't stress me out. I get my shit off and that's it. You got certain women that's like, hold on, y'all getting too real with this crap. Y'all trying to really replace us.
I think that's where the problem is coming at, because it is getting a little bit too real, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I have to look at a photo and I got to double check to see if this is an actual person or if it's plastic, then I think that's when you're doing too much. But I guess if you're gonna pay, $3,000 to $4,000 for it, you want to look like you got your money's worth, I guess.
Right.
I'm a Barbie girl and a Barbie world made of plastic. It's fantastic.
Dog, you are horrible for that song.
Hey, I'm 29 years old and just realized that song was about cocaine and orgies. Forgive me.
What? You know what? I'm not mad at you, because until you just said that, I didn't know it either.
Listen to the lyrics, bro. Like, they doing coke and fucking hurt. I don't even think it's an orgy. I think it's a flip session.
Probably is.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm mad. I'm mad at you for that.
Women mad at me. Setting the realistic sex dolls for them too. They got the doll versions too.
They have dildos. They've always had a sex toy. So,
But I don't think women should be too upset at a nigga with a sex doll, because I mean they're gonna buy dildos that's fucking 12 feet long, and I don't think a nigga has a 12-foot dick. Just I don't personally know. I don't want to find out either.
neither do I.
So that's,
I don't even want to have that conversation no more. I'm done with. I don't even want to go there. I don't want to go there.
Okay, but what's the major topic you want to cover, my brother?
Well, tonight's topic is something that touches home for us nerds. It actually kind of ties back into the discussion that we were having in the group not too long ago. This actually is about black superheroes. Now, for all you guys know, you've been watching movies over the course of the last 10 years. Superheroes have taken over the movies to the point that we know what movies are coming out for what heroes years before the movie even comes out. This particular year is a very important year in Marvel Cinematic history. One, it's the final conclusion of the phase one that Marvel has been doing with the Captain America, Iron Man storytelling. But for us in the African American community, something even more important is happening. We are now officially getting the movie for the very first African American superhero, period, which is the Black Panther. Me and Juan has already bought our movie tickets, so we will be there on opening day. A lot of the other groups that we're associated with have, screening sessions, bought up movie theaters collectively in regards to shutting it down for this whole, occasion. There's like 50,000 different Black Panther T-shirts circulating all over the internet. And these are what people plan on wearing today.
Give me one of them wood medallions with the African piece.
I had that. I had a coconut one when I was growing up. Pure coconut wood. Greatest medallion I ever had. Could not get no blacker than a pick in my head. But but this brings up a good point. For us to be going so ham over the Black Panther movie, tonight's topic is, are the African American superheroes not only being represented this day and age, but are we being represented properly?
Right.
That's where the topic is going tonight in regards to it. Ooh, excuse me. But before we get into the topic, we'll have a quick commercial break, and we will be right back as Miami will join us. Hopefully Gator get his shit together and be here with us too. And we'll go ahead and get tonight's topic kicked off right.
Just give me a sec. I gotta make some beats. Yo, plug that in over there. Turn on the turntable. Let the needle touch the record. I'll find the right sound. I'm used to coping under pressure. You dig? You look, you skip tracks and skip back. Take pieces of old music, mix, match, and flip tracks. After that, you spit rap to get daps and hit ass. Yo, wait, what's that? Yeah, the piano part. Bring it back. Yeah, that's it right there. Now let me loop that in the sampler. The piano piece caught my ear. Give me a sec. Nothing better than a piano loop, but let me get this perfect. Let me pitch it up a bit. A little faster might be worth it. Yeah. Okay. 73 beats per minute, and still don't loop right. Let me try at 74, and that should make it loop tight. There we go. Now the sample bumping hard, sounding like methodical fairy tales or something dark. It's giving me ideas already. The mood's the melody. Shit, I'm losing track. Wait, the beat still needs developing. Alright, I got my sample. So now I need a drum kit. Let me try out this one kick. Yeah, it's something I could run with. Now I figure out a pattern like running plays in Madden. Let the kick sit on the sample, make magic like Aladdin. And now I need a snare, so let me try this here. Nah, it's too dirty, the kick's too clear, it doesn't mix right. So let me try this rim shot. I'll add a bit of hand clap to give it a touch of hip hop. Okay, that kind of work, yeah, I like that. Maybe add some cymbals. Nah, fuck it, don't need no hi-hat, but maybe add a shaker, something slick and smooth like loop that, cut it, and make it move right. Okay, I need a joint.
Pray over food, I pray over money. Nothing funny when you dead broke. I'm dead set, it's time to collect. Niggas work weeks to get a check that we spent before deposit clears. Let one go off in the atmosphere. What you fear, my nigga already here. Black face, walk around while you ready to cheer. I'm ready to steer in another direction. You show aggression, 12 already here. They light them up. Be in the cut if you intend on getting cuts from the other side. Others pride themselves on filling up shells. We filling up hell with spelt doom. Light up an L when no well. That's the attitude they taking. Fuck faking, better show me the guap. Pump faking, you still can get blocked. You get knocked. Listen, don't do no talking. That everybody wants to be a single walking. Hey yo, it's time to bring the ruckus. Hammer dance, they can't touch us. We scream fuck the police. Ain't no love in these streets. Niggas that even sell crack to their mothers. Smelling dead flowers. I tell them smelling dead flowers. A couple hundred in your mailbox. The rich do, my brother sell rocks. Sean B show me my first Glock. Stairway to heaven. Keep staring, you gon' get shot.
And leave you holy like niggas believe in you. Hand him a feeding tube. It ain't uncommon for the streets to see the bitch in you. And rich shit just get out of hand, partner. So many planted in the ground, you think niggas is guidance. Smelling dead flowers, being sniffing powder. All for what? Just to say my team got the power? Dead slave owners on the currency. But niggas ain't free to live their life in 5-0, one up every week. Niggas got felonies. Can't get a job, no wicked jump shot. Only option is to pump rock. Meetings in the hallway. Poppy got that raw gate. That part will have my niggas counting money all day.
Hey yo, it's time to bring the ruckus. Hammer dance, they can't touch us. We scream fuck the police. Ain't no love in these streets. Niggas that even sell crack to their mothers. Smelling dead flowers. I tell them smelling dead flowers.
Guns salute life rapidly, that's the rich one. Guns salute life. Guns salute life. Guns salute life rapidly, that's the rich one. Guns salute life.
And we are back. And we are now into tonight's topic, which is Black superheroes. Are we properly represented? So, I know Juan had already said this to me, but recently, within this past Tuesday, we also had another superhero of the African-American descent make his television debut. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. My nerd card technically needs to get pulled for that because I didn't know who he was, and I actually thought he was somebody else, just a grown-up version. But Black Lightning, which I come to find out was the first African-American DC superhero. So I thought that was actually kind of dope. That dude was there. But the show is phenomenal, people. And I'm not saying that because he was black. I'm saying that because, one, it's DC, and DC television has been the shit over the course of the last few years. It's on CW, so that means it's being done by the same people who do Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl. So I don't know if he's in the Arrowverse, as the CW refers to it as, or if he's in his own standalone universe. So we'll see if he gets caught up in the big crossover. But yeah, pretty dope. Definitely touches close to home. To give you a snapshot is he's been a superhero for a long time, but about 7 or 8 years ago, for the sake of his family, he chose to no longer be this particular superhero. 7 years now, he's a principal at a local school. He has an agreement with the local gang that the school is off limit in regards to whatever gang-related activities they choose to do. He has an older daughter who's a teacher there, but she's also an activist in the community. And he has a younger daughter, 17 years old, who's in her senior year of school, and she's at that rebellious age where she wants to do things. And an ex-wife who you find out later in the episode divorced him because of his superhero lifestyle. The premise of the first episode is basically the reason why he comes out of retirement. So I'm not going to give the episode away from you guys. But that's just the platform of what it is. Definitely make sure you check it out. Now, my topic and conversation today, before we went on the break, is, are we being properly represented in the superhero community on both TV and movies with our African-American superheroes? Juan, are you back now?
Nah, I'm not. I got to run away here. Talk to Cal.
All right. Maybe I don't want to talk to Cal. Maybe Cal don't watch superhero movies. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I watch superhero movies. I do. I'm definitely into it. Honestly,
now, my question is this. What superhero, like what black superhero do you remember growing up from your childhood?
I remember Green Lantern.
Okay, John Stewart, my nigga.
I definitely remember Green Lantern. Black Panther. I remember Black Panther. And honestly, those are the only two that I really remember. Black Panther and Green Lantern.
You know what, sir?
Yeah.
All right. Now, Mia, or Miami, I know you in the building.
Let me say this. I'm sorry. Let me say this.
Blackout.
Oh, okay. So my bad.
Go ahead. Now, what are you going to say, Kyle?
I said, let me say this, that I was, and this kind of goes with answering your question, I was upset when they did the Green Lantern movie and he wasn't black.
Okay. Now, my nerdism has to defend that one for the sole reason is up until Hal Jordan became Green Lantern, humanity was never looked up as an option. So to introduce the Green Lantern, unfortunately, you have to introduce Hal Jordan, but then John Stewart kind of comes as the second human Green Lantern. So it's one of those, we got to give it to the white man in order for us to get our job first, sadly to say. But Miami, since you just said, I'm right here, what are some of the superheroes, being a black nerd yourself, or blurred as we're called, that you remember from your childhood? Talk to her if she don't speak.
But she playing Black Ops. That's what it is.
Probably, or trying to get it to work.
But she's shooting it with Black Ops.
So, being a nerd that I am, I'm going to run down a list of names that I think a lot of us tend to forget about, and we'll go ahead and see as these people pop in your head. All right, first of all, you said the Black Panther. Of course, everybody knows who he is by now. If you didn't watch the, Captain America Civil War movie, you've definitely been seeing the advertisements for him. Some of us actually are comic book fans. We also know that he's the only person in history to actually kick Captain America's ass, and there are proofs of it.
Oh, yeah.
The second one is, and I'm kind of actually mad at you, bro, that you didn't think of this person. It's Storm. You forgot Storm, bro.
I knew I forgot some.
You can't.
Oh my God!
You can't forget our. Now, I have a question for you. Now, I know you've seen the X-Men movie. Do you feel like Halle Berry did a good job portraying Storm? You two stop.
I don't feel she was. I don't feel she was aggressive enough to be Storm. Like she was kind of like Storm wasn't. Halle Berry Halle Berry's more like like elegant or like little dollish. Like Storm was aggressive. Storm played no games. Like she rumbled with every guy and tore their ass. I don't think she was aggressive enough or like demanding enough. Like had that Storm attitude. She did an okay job, but I think somebody else could have been better cast, like maybe Angela Bassett or somebody that what's the actress that played in Thin Line Between Love and Hate?
Lynn Whitfield.
Yeah, Lynn Whitfield. I think somebody like that would have caught the Storm attitude and aggression more. Or whatever. So yeah, I think it definitely could have been somebody that would have caught that more. She did an okay job, but it could have been better. She didn't catch that really Storm attitude.
I think they didn't give, and this goes to the conversation of being properly represented. I don't think she ever got a chance to truly be Storm. What ended up happening, in my opinion, is because they made certain people like Wolverine, Professor X, Cyclops, and the Jean Grey storyline so much of a focal point that Storm only got a supporting role. To me, honestly, it wasn't until the reboot that they just recently did with the new cast where they actually gave you Storm's true backstory, where we see her as the little street thieving merchant running stuff for Apocalypse, that we even truly got to see Storm be Storm. Because to me, it always came off like Halle Berry would use her electrical powers not until Professor X told her to. Now, a lot of people now who's so all crazy about these new superhero movies grew up on 90 X-Men cartoons. To this day, hands down, will probably say that's the greatest superhero cartoon known to mankind. And I don't think nobody will ever argue that. And in that movie, we saw the true dynamics of Storm. Miami, are you back now? Miami.
Something with her volume.
She probably got herself muted and don't realize it. Check to see if you're muted. Because she says she's talking, but I'm not seeing any indication for her. But check that for real. Now, another character, and I think a lot of people tend to forget that this person is even a superhero, and a lot of people will argue that we wouldn't have superhero movies like we do now if it wasn't for this person, which is Blade. A lot of people don't know Blade is Blade. Wesley Blade character Blade. Blade is actually a superhero. Now we can hear you.
Okay, gosh, Lee.
That's what I said. You might have had yourself muted and didn't realize it.
I didn't. I was just talking away.
You were. And like, I seen your little icon come up every once in a while, but I didn't hear nothing from you. But before we go into Blade, so Miami, who are some of the superheroes, black superheroes from your childhood that you remember?
Well, y'all were just talking about one. Storm was most definitely one of my favorite. Let's see. Blade most definitely. T'Challa from Black Panther, of course. Nick Fury.
You want to hear something funny about Nick Fury?
He was white
Nick
at
Fury.
first.
Right. Do you know that they didn't make Nick Fury black in the comic book until Samuel L. Jackson got casted?
Wow.
Yeah, because he's blocking all the cartoons that they got on Netflix.
Yep. They made Nick Fury black because of Samuel L. Jackson.
You're absolutely
Hey,
right.
you know what? as many Marvel movies as we've watched, does Sam Jackson play motherfucker in these Marvel movies?
None of the Marvel movies. You have to remember, Marvel is DC money. I mean, it's Disney money right now. And if we have said anything before it, you don't fuck up Disney money.
In the comic book, Sergeant Fury, he was always white.
Yeah. When they created this new universe called the Ultimate Universe, so let me give you a little history about comic books real quick. Comic books will create one particular storyline, and that would be the basics. If any particular comic or any particular artist wants to try something new, they create a new timeline that they say, well, meanwhile, this is what's going on over here. What happened was Marvel wanted to reboot their comics because nobody was caring about some of the comics we used to grow up on. Nobody cared about Iron Man or Captain America or any of these people that everybody's going crazy for now, so they went a different direction. They made comics a little bit more edgier, a little bit more reckless. They did things in this ultimate universe that they wasn't going to do in the regular universe. That's when you got a more violent Wolverine. You got a Cyclops dating Emma Frost instead of Jean Grey. You got a Magneto with his own brand of X-Men, and you got a black Nick Fury. This was their way of testing things. As time went on, certain things that they tested didn't work and some did. And one of the things that actually worked from that was the fact that they killed Peter Parker. Okay? Now, you might say to yourself, why would you do that? Sometimes some people got to go. But the good thing about it is by killing Peter Parker, we got Miles Morales. And the reason why I'm bringing him up is because he's our new Black Spider-Man. Okay? So, yeah.
Let me tell you my favorite female. My favorite female.
I just want to throw that little tidbit in there. Now, continue with your favorites.
Monica Rambeau is my favorite superhero.
You got to explain to us who that is.
Although Vixen isn't technically a superhero in, I guess, in your world.
No. If that's a representation of somebody great to you, that's a superhero in the story.
So, Monica Rambeau was in she started out as Captain Rambeau. Captain Marvel. Sorry, Captain Marvel. And so, while she was going as Miss Marvel, like, if y'all remember, like, for a long time, if you know who I'm talking about, for a long time she was going as Miss Marvel. But I loved her because she was not on form, but she was the absolute first African-American Black Avenger.
You might be right there, too.
And so, I'm trying to think about, like, what she did, but it was so long ago. I just always...
Hey, Captain America used to be black, too, so there was a black Captain America, too, so don't nobody know that.
Other black superhero is Steel, too. I think I guess know he was black.
Steel? Are you talking about the Shaquille O'Neal Steel?
Yeah.
No, I mean, for real, he was an actual character. It was just the fact that in the movie they made him Shaquille O'Neal.
Right.
In a bag, if you could, please do
that. Now, wasn't Mr. Freeze, wasn't he originally black?
Who?
No, but I heard
no.
You talking about from
yeah. No, he wasn't originally black. They did want to make him black at first.
It ain't the fact that they wanted to make him black. It's the fact that they wanted to recast Mr. Freeze and Eddie Murphy. I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
But you know what? He was black in well, it wasn't Mr. Freeze, but in the Incredibles they made like the knockoff Mr. Freeze. He was black.
I mean,
where's my super suit?
Matter of fact, isn't Incredibles 2 coming out this year too?
Yes,
no,
it is.
Incredibles 3 is coming out this year for you people that don't The Incredibles 3. And I know it's 3. Incredibles 2 is already been released.
It's not 3.
It's 2.
Yes, we've been waiting like 10 years for this movie. It's 2.
Right, it's 2 because the trailer for it, the baby shot out I-beams like Superman and burnt the 2 in the ground. He burnt 2 eyes.
First of all, and then I have to give my all-time kudos to my favorite sexy black superhero. His name has Luke Cage.
I mean, you know what? Luke Cage and Black Lightning are the same 2 people to me in comic books.
And does Wesley Pipes count as a superhero? A black superhero?
Wesley Pipes does not count as a superhero. You know what?
This boy said Wesley Pipes. You know what? I'm not going to do with you.
Wesley Pipes is more like a villain more than a superhero.
He's a villain?
He's a villain, bro. Hey, he doesn't abuse 20 pussy in his life, bro. He talks like a villain.
He's got my vote.
He's definitely a porn star villain. I'm serious.
He's got my vote.
What about you, Juan? You know, you grew up in the era of the superheroes. What are some African American superheroes that you've come to love?
Well, I mean, you know, like just because I was never really into the comic book. So, like, the first, like, black superhero I saw was from watching X-Men, and it was Storm.
Right.
And,
she was sexier back then, though.
So, but as you get older and you learn, it's like, damn, they do got black superheroes. You find out about, Black Panther and Luke Cage and all these people that don't get enough respect. Well, they wasn't getting enough respect.
Only taking a snapshot of one of the stories of that comic book character. You should at least have the decency to go back and do your homework. Like an NBA player, before they play a team, the coach sits you down and makes you watch footage of their star players. He makes you study the routines that they do. He makes you learn certain defenses and offenses before you play that team. Okay? After a while, of course, you play them so many times, you kind of know their mannerisms, so you stop doing all that. But in the beginning, that's what you do, right? So I feel like if you want to be in this major blockbuster movie, because it's a superhero movie, unless you stink up the joint, you're guaranteed a sequel. Every superhero movie has damn near had a sequel. Okay? So why not do your homework? Prime example, Heath Ledger. That man did his homework. And look at the Joker. He fucking changed the game of what we thought the Joker is supposed to be like from now on. Okay? Because he did his homework. But now look at the Vulture in the Spider-Man movie. Now, the Vulture has been a minor character, but he did his homework enough that we liked the Vulture, that we didn't even care we got a major character. Look at Jamie Foxx as Electro. He wasn't that good. You could tell he didn't do his homework. Okay? So, yeah, just have the decency at least to research the character that you're supposed to portray. Halle Berry most definitely didn't research being Storm. Or else she would have had a little bit more ferocity in her character. She would have demanded a little bit more, put me out there and let me be Storm. You know? He didn't do that. We know Chadwick did, because he's playing every black famous person, period.
Yeah, like
and
I do.
And doing a damn good job at it.
And then, like, you see how you may get some people who were in DC movies. If the DC movie doesn't work out, they jump ship and they end up in a Marvel movie, or vice versa.
Right, and I think that's what I'm not liking. Is people are jumping into these Marvel movies and these DC movies just to get a check, because like, if you're Marvel, you're going to get paid, which is why I'm fucking pissed at Terrence Howard, but I'm happy because I don't see him being Rhodey. Like, I didn't see him really being War Machine. Don Cheadle, I can see being War Machine. I couldn't see Terrence Howard being War Machine. You know?
Yeah, no, I asked that because, like, you see how Ryan Reynolds was Green Lantern, but that franchise didn't work out. But he ended up being the perfect Deadpool.
That's because two things happened. One, the company who did the Green Lantern, they did a good job telling the Hal Jordan story. They just didn't do a good job telling the Green Lantern. No, let me rephrase that. They did a good job telling the Green Lantern story. They didn't do a good job telling the Hal Jordan story. So we didn't know who Hal Jordan was, and they still made it a love story. That's the thing that irritated me. They still made the whole thing about the fact that this girl he fell in love with that happened to be on the Air Force base. That's what they focused on. And I hate when movie theaters did that because they did that with the first Spider-Man trilogy where they made it more about Peter Parker getting in Mary Jane's drawers than him embracing this new Spider-Man, like this new ability you have right now. Okay? That's what movie theaters do. That's why a lot of people were scared with Marvel in the beginning that they were going to do the same thing and muck up the storyline. Okay? But the Deadpool and those who created Deadpool will tell you this. They based Deadpool around Ryan Reynolds. When they ask you, what does the voice in Deadpool head sound like, he says Ryan Reynolds, and I forgot who the other person was. But it's not a human being. It's like something else mixed together. I think he said he looks like Ryan Reynolds and charred bacon. Something like that. That's how he looks under his mask. So they already knew right away they had to get Ryan Reynolds. That's why if you watch the Wolverine's origin one where they fucked up Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds still stole the show because he was still Deadpool. He was still himself. That's why when they cast an actual Deadpool movie, they didn't look for nobody else. They went to go get dudes. Like, we're going to get you. Well, I just signed on this thing to do Green Lantern. Fuck them. We'll buy it out. You're Deadpool. Okay.
So,
all right. Fine.
How you feel about Tom Hardy jumping ship?
To be going from Cyclops to Cap?
No.
No, that's what's his name.
Tom Hardy played Bane. He was Bane in Batman, and now he's going to be Venom in the upcoming Venom movie.
Did you really see Tom Hardy as Bane? No. You can get away with that.
But he played
it's not Bane, like though. He played a great Bane. Because think about it, Bane has always been this dude that's a Mexican wrestler. If you ever pay attention to the cartoons, he's always been a Mexican wrestler turned villain.
Why is he a Mexican wrestler?
I don't know. He was a Mexican wrestler turned villain. Okay, that's why he wore the mask. Apparently, what did you just say earlier, Juan, about cartoons back in the day and why they were so good?
Because everybody was high.
Okay, what was big back in the 80s?
Coke.
And what else on TV?
Wrestling. Yeah, you got to wrestle. So
there you go.
Are you saying that Bane is really like Hulk Hogan?
A Mexican Hogan that just couldn't take the shit no more.
Okay.
No, but no, he did Bane was like the Dark Knight series was fantastic. It's an actual selection of Batman story arcs specifically called The Dark Knight. So that's actually a part you cut out. And you're like, this is the story we're going to use. It's written by Frank Miller. For those guys who don't know, look it up. Great storytelling. You even get the backstory for Joker, too. He did a great job as Bane. But because we never seen his face, yes, him going over to be Venom is not a problem at all. Now, Chris, what's Captain America's last name?
Chris Evans.
Yeah, Chris Evans. I always get mixed up because like another Chris somewhere. Chris Evans, on the other hand, he has a problem because now that now that Disney has bought Fox and took the rights to the Fantastic Four, we don't have a Johnny Storm.
Well, he's Captain America now, so we don't really need Johnny
Storm.
No,
think about it. We lost both Johnny Storms because
for better movies.
Chris Evans was Johnny Storm in the original Fantastic Four. He's Captain America now. When they rebooted it, Michael B. Jordan was
Johnny Storm.
Johnny Storm, and now he's Killmonger.
Right.
So we don't have Johnny Storm.
We don't need the Fantastic Four. They don't do it right. I mean, man.
They're with Marvel now. They might do it right.
They're not bringing the Silver Surfer back. I'm not interested.
It's a catch-22. And here's the reason why they're going to do the Fantastic Four correct this time. What people don't realize is the Fantastic Four is an outer Earth kind of a thing. Like, they don't deal with, like, issues here on the planet. Superheroes are broken into 3 categories. Ground level, so everyday problems. Mega villain, so like things that are larger than life or an average everyday cop can't take care of. And then you have intergalactic issues. Fantastic Four are intergalactic people. So if you can make the Guardians of the Galaxies work, you can make the Fantastic Four work. The Silver Surfer was the reason why he was so important, because he was the first alien, in so many words, to come to Earth to let us know that there's things bigger than us out there because of Galactus. So he introduced the Fantastic Four to the whole, there's more than just us kind of a concept. So now we can roll with that. But now you got the whole Infinity Stone issue going on right now. Once that's done, we already know that there's more than just us in the world. So you can easily put the Fantastic Four in the storyline and do stuff with them with no problem. It's not an issue. You know?
I know. So don't touch my stuff anymore.
Mute your background, you fucker.
Shut up! I'm trying to see
Goddamn background. Anyway, but yeah, that can work with no problem whatsoever. We can all. Well, you know what? Choke the little nigga out. Choke him out for me. Okay. That's why he can't see. Anyway, but did I load any more music? I think I just did. I didn't. But, yeah, so to go ahead and give you a quick list to wrap up this topic real quick, there is about 25 popular superheroes that the African American has dubbed as proper representation of us, and we're okay with how we look at superhero movies. One being Black Panther, Storm, Blade, John Stewart, a.k.a. the Green Lantern, Spawn, Luke Cage, Cyborg, Static Shock, a.k.a. Static when he got older, War Machine, Miles Morales, a.k.a. the Black Spider-Man, Falcon, now the new Captain America, Black Nick Fury, Bishop, that we forgot. Time traveling wasn't possible for the X-Men, so Bishop did it first.
Yeah, Bishop was my boy. It always takes a nigga to break ground.
Hey, man, he wanted to make the world back right. And so he went back in time and was like, you know what? This is the point where shit went bad for mutants. We gonna fix this. Of course, Firestorm, and the many alliterations of him. Black Lightning, first black superhero in America and for DC. Misty Knight, the greatest female cop ever. Vixen, for those of you guys who watch Legend of Tomorrow, you guys may be familiar with Vixen now. DC is thinking about making the show a live action on the CW network, so we'll see. Those who haven't been paying attention, there's...
What's the name is coming to the CW this year?
Who?
Titans.
Yeah, I'm getting there. They on the list. That's where Cyborg plays. That's where Cyborg plays a factor at, because he technically starts the Titans.
Yeah, but like, from what I've been like watching the videos and the casting, like there is no Cyborg. They found a Nightwing, but they got Nightwing, Raven. What is the two dudes? It's two other dudes. They just casted. They red. One's red. One's blue.
Blue Beetle.
No, Hawk and Dove.
Oh, Hawk and Dove. Yeah, I was getting ready to say Hawk and Dove now. Okay, so they're going a different direction with that. That might work.
But they're not doing it. They're not doing the one with the. Because I know in the cartoon, because I've seen the cartoon, and because I watch it on Netflix. And the cartoon, Hawk and Dove are two dudes. But I guess in the show, Hawk's gonna be the guy, and Dove's gonna play a female.
Yeah, they actually switched that up in the comic books too. That it's now a guy and a girl. So they're probably doing that. Not a bad. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Most people want the Teen Titans, but getting the regular Titans will work. But see, now, if you're saying that they're not doing Cyborg, that means they're leaving the door open for a couple of other people that could join the team. Miss Marvel, well, she's technically on Supergirl, so they probably won't do her. They might end up doing Superboy then.
The only person that they haven't cast from what I've been watching, because I watch like little superhero videos on YouTube, they don't have a Beast Boy yet. So I don't know if he's not going to be on the show or if they just haven't found the right guy to play Beast Boy.
I don't know, man. Garfield is, like, so necessary, though, man. Like, I can't watch Teen Titan Go without Garfield. Because Beast Boy got bought. Yeah, his name is Garfield. No, Beast Boy's government name is Garfield.
I'm like, Garfield the cat, his fat, lazy ass, all he do is eat lasagna.
You call him Monte?
They're pretty much.
No, but honestly, no, Beast Boy got the best bars out of anybody ever. You ever really sit down and watch Teen Titans Go?
We're ready.
Like, bro got bars.
Yes, he does, man. Hey, if Beast Boy put an album out, I'm confident.
Dog, Beast Boy got bars. Like, Pyramid Scheme money is the stuff.
Like, Beast Boy.
So Juan, speaking of the Titans, yes, they do already have Beast Boy cast. Because I'm looking at the thing now. Wally West. So for those of you guys who watch Flash, if you realize Wally West has been missing from the show of this last season, they're going to move him over to the Titan show. So it makes sense. Yeah. So that would be dope. Now, my question is, if they're going to bring Starfire into the mix. That's what I'm waiting for. Let's see who's all in this. Yep, Raven, Dawn Granger, Beast Boy. Yep, they already got Beast Boy casted.
Okay, so they're moving Wally West to the Titans.
Yep.
Because it was a rumor for a while that he was going to replace whoever they just took off of Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, Firestorm, which I can roll with that too, if they're moving him over there too, because they did just lose Firestorm.
Well, the clip I watched, when I don't know what season Flash is on, but when he came back, he made mention of the Titans in a kind of a roundabout way.
He did. But that's another person we forgot too. We forgot, like, Wally West is.
Did Tone kill himself?
I was just going to say.
Only on the Death Fresh show can the producer go missing. Yeah, man. Everything happens on the Death Fresh show, Jacob.
Yes. So I just randomly got kicked off for no reason. No reason whatsoever.
Because they don't like us, man. You know, and we didn't even play white people music this time. You know, last time we got kicked off, you was playing Taylor Swift.
But they shut us down for a month. No, real talk. They shut us down for a month because we couldn't log in, and the system was always busy. So we just said it was Taylor Swift, dog. It was Taylor Swift.
We were never ever getting getting back together.
Yes, the fact that Juan remembers that episode. No, but enough about that. So here on the Definitely Fresh show, we tend to like to have a little fun every once in a while. And with it being the end of cuffing season, and now we're rolling in tax time, it's time for us to go ahead and bring our Forever Love segment back.
Yeah.
Called Misconnection.
It's playoff. Never gonna dance again.
And here on Misconnections, people don't have social skills. So they come to us to put the word out for them, to help them find that person they didn't get a chance to shoot their shot with. So tonight, Juan, we have a few people. So, this girl with the blue hair off of Capitol Drive, that's how she said herself. Basically said she was turning left onto Wilson and Capitol, and she saw you on the southeast corner waiting across the street. She was coming back the other way on Wilson about 5 minutes later, and you were on the northwest corner at the time, smoking and looking at your phone, waiting across the street again. Both times, my attention was drawn towards your beautiful eyes, semi-dyed blue hair, and that super risque leggings that you were wearing.
So fuck, it's cold outside.
Hey man, shooting they shot on my Estabrook Park.
Risque, like
risque leggings. You look beautiful and completely hot as fuck at the same time. And now I can't get you out my head. So if you aren't scared of talking to someone randomly, CL dude who left a kind of creepy misconnection ad about you. So I'm confused, bro. Nah, we gonna start calling this section Creeping Like a Creeper. What are we gonna call it? We'll call it Creeping Like a Creeper. Basically, he did not stop to talk to the girl he seen on the corner. So, Juan, what advice would you give this young man in regards to approaching a woman if he ever comes in this situation again?
Consistency is key, man. Keep shooting. Come here. What are you doing?
Creeping like a creeper. Creeping like a creeper. That's all I'm for real. I'm going to start calling this segment that. Creeping like a creeper. Okay. Risque leggings.
Hey man, you just, I mean, hey, risque. I want to know why was she wearing a legging and it's cold outside.
All right, so this one, is labeled, and I guess this is supposed to be an ad that he wants us to put out for him. I guess he felt like the Def Fresh show is the best place to shoot your shot at any woman that's willing to be down. So he says, I am a well-endowed man that's looking for someone who is truly an expert at giving head. By expert, I mean someone who has experience deep throating. I'm a well-endowed myself, please have experience with that. So he's basically saying, like, hey, I'm not small, so don't try to step up to the plate if you haven't handled big meat before. Pause. Here's the kicker. Please be able to prove your head game skills with a pic or video clip, as the previous meeting I had with a person couldn't get more than half in. I'm a real Viking. I'm here.
Wow.
Vikings are getting pounded by Philly, and I want to do the same too.
Can I ask a question?
Lord.
Can I ask a question?
You may most definitely ask the question.
So you want a video of her giving another nigga head? Like
maybe he wants the toy. You know, you women have these oversized toys, so he wants to see how far the toy can go.
He sound like he need that chick who be on Instagram deep throating a balloon.
Gotta be dog.
Or the mama and the daughter that be on YouTube deep throating the cucumbers.
I'm just saying, like,
I need to find her. I want to interview her because I want to know where the balloon goes. Because she deep throated the balloon and then got up and started twerking like it never came back. No one knows where the balloon went.
Well, can I just say that balloons, like, they shrink, so that's not real test of skills to me. Like, put something that doesn't bend or, like, something like you know what I mean? Like, a balloon isn't a test of skills. That
now
just
that you're giving the secret away that the balloon is shrinking,
right?
You
doesn't
count. I didn't know that. You just
where you come from?
That just means that she doesn't have a gag reflex. That's all that means. She's just swallowing the balloon. Like, anyone can swallow a balloon.
No, I know motherfuckers who can't eat apples correctly. You talk about anybody can swallow a balloon.
All right.
So that just means she doesn't have a gag reflex. So there's tons of women out here with no gag reflexes. Like,
okay, so apparently, we have turned into the Shoot Your Shot show. So this one,
hey, I've been waiting for this. Yes.
Okay, this one is called Dead Bedroom. If you know the feeling. Okay, this is
Jacob. This one's for you.
This is very.
Oh my God.
I hope not. This is a guy. So this is,
never mind. Pause.
This might be from Miami and Tasha. This might be for y'all, Miss Saucy. This is very frustrating. Our marriage is otherwise pretty solid except for the bedroom. Nothing happens there anymore. She is distant and doesn't give a shit about me. We've talked about it, and the conversation just gets manipulated into me being needy, selfish, or have unrealistic expectations on how often we should have sex. If I don't make a move, we don't have sex, ever. If I went a year without trying to make a move, it wouldn't happen once on her initiative. I'm attractive. I'm fit. I'm caring. I have a high drive and motivation. I'm affectionate towards her and generous with the compliments. I do everything for her just to try to make her happy, and she doesn't do anything to make me happy in return. All I get is excuses. Too tired, not in the mood, just showered, not now, I'm not clean. Why is everything about sex with you? When I actually do get it, I get told, make it quick. Sorry to have inconvenienced you. I feel trapped, stuck, that I'm just going to have to be miserable forever. And it's only been 4 years. This isn't supposed to happen so early on in the marriage, and I can't do anything about it. Can you imagine being the guy who left his wife because she didn't put out enough? Good luck of getting any support or sympathy for that. Do you know how this feels? How do you cope? How do you get out of it? What can you do to help me?
I'm gonna tell you like they would tell me. Well, she probably cheating on you, bro. Just because you ain't getting that don't mean somebody ain't getting that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I don't think she's cheating.
No, she most definitely cheating.
No. She ain't cheating. She just never was sexually attracted to him.
Yeah, why would you marry a person?
Stability. 9 times out of 10, this is a white guy. 9 times out of 10, this is a white guy. And white people marry for stability. They don't marry for love. They don't marry because he put it down. They marry for stability. So she's not attracted to him. She knows what he can do for her or get her out of the situation that she was in, and she just doesn't want to do that.
Well,
she may not be and maybe she's not a sexual person either.
Or you got to earn your keep. You gonna fuck some dick or something, bitch. You gonna do something. I'm gonna do something with somebody else.
The problem is like he said, he does everything in his power to make her happy. That's the problem. He's not making her earn anything. He's giving her everything, so she doesn't have to give nothing. And she's proving it.
One day she's just going to come home from work and not have a sex bot. And I'm going to make sure I spend $3,000. I'll make sure I spend, man, that $3,000 going to come out of her bank account. Make sure I spend a credit card in the middle of the night.
So this was you would go buy a sex doll.
Yeah, I would.
You know what? I respect because
he doesn't sound like he wants to cheat on his wife. He sounds like he wants to make it work, but he also sounds like he wants to give you shit off every once in a while.
That's why I'm just saying I respect you, because you didn't say, well, just end the divorce, go get some other pussy. You said I can go buy a sex bot. This is the reason why sex dolls exist. For people like him who just wants to get his shit off.
Right. He just want to stick it in a butt one time. He ain't trying to do that.
Just randomly jamming in her butt. That's what he wants to do. I did not read any of that in between the lines.
That's the way he went.
That's what he.
He just wants some love and affection, bro. Just want some love and affection.
I mean, if that's what you read, I didn't read that.
You didn't get that vibe from him?
Nah, bro. I didn't get that vibe. I didn't get that vibe. I did not get that vibe. All right. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
All right. So apparently Sunday night with mocha chocolate. It just already sounds like it's going to be wrong. So this young lady,
Chris Dilworth probably sent that in.
You know what? I'm done for tonight. Thank you for tuning in to the Definitely Fresh Show. I am Mr. Tone Deaf. This is the Deaf Fresh. I thank Miami and Gator for being here.
No Kool-Aid. No Kool-Aid.
So she basically posted, are you looking for a way to end your Sunday night with a sweet, dark, soft treat or a midnight snack of mocha chocolate would most definitely fulfill your Sunday night? And the fun that you need to end your weekend. Are you looking for more fun? Now, I don't know if she's soliciting the pussy, if she's selling ass, or if she's just lonely. But, Gator, I feel like I need to send you this number to call.
What? Yeah, just throw Gator out there. Let's do that. What?
I feel like she said this to you. I feel like as Tonedefradio bros, you are going to get a lot of emails sent to you, Gator. I'm just saying.
Hello.
Why is this?
Move on.
Because you are a single man that speaks to the heartstrings of women. That's it. Whoa, no. This is what we're doing. White people are just nasty, dog.
What?
So, Juan, I don't know if you said this one, but apparently somebody is looking, a man is looking for a thick, big booty woman. So, Miami, this email might be for you.
What?
I think this email is for you. So one of our listeners sent the email in, saying he's looking for a thick, big booty woman. He wants a woman that is confident in her thickness, great communication skill, love light drinks, cuddles, and doing things inside and outside the house. He wants to get to know any one of you ladies better, and you can send him a picture. It does not have to be a nude. He just wants to meet you for some communication. So, yeah, I think that's for you. I'm just saying. So I'll go ahead and forward that email over to you.
I think I probably I'll be the only big booty woman here at TDR, I'm sure.
I'm just saying, I think that.
Maybe I should send that email and then we'll read it when Tasha's on there.
I mean, I'm happy to have it. Like, I ain't fronting on my butt, but, I don't think that's for me.
Oh, you don't think that's for you? I mean, but you know, then you say you tired of niggas who just trying to smash. Apparently, he just trying to cuddle.
I got my eye on somebody already. I'm just,
She finna shoot her shot. Hey,
I was, but then I'm not.
Hey, no.
Go ahead and pull up.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, go ahead and pull up. Go ahead and pull up.
I'm not pulling up.
No,
But
shoot your shot. Go ahead.
I need him to know that, I really like him, and I think that he's cute, and he's so sweet.
Let's go ahead and set the mood so you can. No, wait a minute. We got to set the mood so you can shoot your shot right. So.
This is what we do here at TDR. It's only right to shoot your shot.
We're going to shoot your shot.
So you can shoot your shot.
Go ahead, shoot your shot. Pull up.
Okay, I'm not saying no names, but
you don't have to.
I think that he's so handsome and he's sweet, and I would love to be his girlfriend.
Okay,
that's really.
You don't have to say names, but do we know this guy?
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay.
I need to know Miami.
First ain't saying nothing the whole show.
They said nothing the whole damn show is down.
I need to know.
I need to know, boo. I need to know this.
Yeah, you guys know him. He's so sweet. He's the best person ever. Yes.
That was funny. He was like, I need to know.
Right. I don't even know who that is. They just came out of nowhere. I need to know.
that was Faith.
Well, I forgot you still here.
Nick, how you forget I'm on here and I got you on the line?
Look, I'm on here because you here.
Right.
Like, I need to know.
He was like, I need to talk to Samson. I need to know.
I'm just saying.
Miami, we need to talk.
I mean, ain't nothing.
I can't talk. Listen, I don't want to put his identity out there. You know what I mean?
Find out.
But
there's nothing wrong with shooting your shot.
I feel like you need to know.
Nah, but I'm just messing with you, boo. I'm for real.
I'm just saying.
I had to shoot my shot. I had my chance because, it doesn't come very often that Miami shoots her shot. So,
ain't nothing wrong with shooting your
ain't
shot.
You know what?
We're going to take a quick music break, and when we come right back, we're all going to shoot some shots. So we'll be right back, people. We'll be right back, people.
Yeah. Lot of brave rolls there, I smell my pride. Baby, I'ma stack 'em high. Make sure that my van survives. I got a plan, I thank God. I'm really feeling blessed now. I close my hands and thank God. Close my eyes, slow my pride. I don't mind. I don't mind. Oh yeah. Yeah, nigga back. I ain't done yet, baby. I ain't stopping till I'm ballin', like enough said, baby. If I fall, then I'm crawling, then I'm straight back to the walking. You niggas talking like stopping really ever was an option. Always was an artist. How I put together my garments, hustle $200, spend it all at this loss, and they still was calling them flawless. Don't matter how much it's costing. You can shop at a Target and rock it like it's Versace. Cause you can buy clothes, you can hire a stylist, but you can't buy sauce, can't even make a deposit. Either don't got it or you got it. Had it before my pockets had anything deep inside it, but that's okay. Now I'm whipping my engine, foreign my windows is tinted, dipping in women is with it. Bills in my gas is expensive, don't you go ever forget it. Pray for it, that's why I get it. Fuck all the fame and the bitches, just making sure that we live. Make sure that my van survives. I got a plan, I thank God. I'm really feeling blessed now. I close my hands and thank God.
through my clearest mind. Hoes enticed by what I drive. She said that she respect my grind. I know she lying. She just been researching and skimming online. Underground bosses with mainstream shine. This here about rhymes. We just preserving the game, or at least we trying. My Ferrari caught my younger homie eyes quicker than his teachers could pull him aside to guide. I guess the responsibility is mine, or it's ours. Andretti and Kai's. Cold champagne bottles for reluctant role models. You could follow if you could keep up with my Impala. Leadership qualities, lavender and violet. Wallabies complete my cipher properly. I gotta keep a bad one in the rider with me. Got a bitch who known for toting pistols right on side of me. Keeping an eye on all these niggas who say they'll die for me.
Baby, I'ma check 'em high. Make sure that my van survives. I got a plan, I thank God. I'm really feeling blessed now. I close my hands and thank God. Close my eyes, slow my pride. I don't mind. Hey, I don't mind. Oh, yeah.
Just keeping an eye on all them niggas who say they'll die for me. Got them east side, toting pistols right outside of me. Keeping an eye on all them niggas who say they'll die for me.
I think it's dope that Mia's out here shooting that shot, though. I think that's real dope.
I'm proud of her. She's come a long way. That was actually a conversation that was being had about women. Is it okay for women to pull up? Like Big Steph, matter of fact, I think that was on his last show he aired this week, where women, is it okay for women to shoot their shot? And apparently for Miami, it is. You know,
I don't see anything wrong with it. If you really like somebody, then I don't see what's wrong with telling the men, like, hey, I think you're handsome, I think you're cute, like, can we get to know each other? I think that's pretty dope. I love telling the men, like, if I like you, I'm going to tell you, like, hey, well, I don't know what's certain, and I'll tell you, like, hey, I think you're handsome, I think you're cute, let's get to know each other, exchange numbers, like, that's me.
I think it's because we live in a day and age where women want the man to approach them.
I love for a woman to pull up in my inbox and be like, you know what, Juan, I think you're cute.
And your approach got to be right, though. You can't just come out.
Can't be aggressive.
Exactly.
I want
that was not a man, period.
I don't think too many men would be scared if a woman was aggressive, though.
Right.
But some men, yeah. Some men will pull back.
It depends. Okay, it depends on what you're doing. Are you like grabbing them by the dick and saying, "I want you"? Like that might scare them. That might.
Nah, see, that's a way too much.
Wow.
I wouldn't even want to do that.
Hey, I've seen it happen.
But I've seen it happen.
Or, or is it just, are you stepping up and saying, hey, I think you're an attractive young man. I don't normally do this, but, would you like to go get some drinks after work or something? That's not doing too much, but that's still being aggressive. That's approaching the situation, setting a game plan and a time and a place that you want this personal encounter to occur. To me, that's cool. Like, oh, after work? Well, baby, I can't go after work today because I got to pick up my girls, and we can do it Thursday after work. Does that work for you? And then spend the time between now and Thursday having small talk and keeping communications open so when Thursday come around, it's not an uncomfortable situation. That's me.
Yeah, I don't mind shooting my shot. I just always get the guys who like are super stubborn. They be like, well, I don't know. I gotta see, how. I ain't got time for that shit. Either you gonna
They ain't being stubborn. They playing hard to get, just like y'all do. Cause y'all.
I play hard to get a lot. I'm most definitely guilty of it.
And that's what they doing. A lot of times the guys are doing the exact same thing that the women do. They might not be serious about it. Because it's like, y'all know that the guy likes you. Before the guy even comes to you, you already know he likes you. Because we do little things that y'all pick up on. Like, we might be nice to y'all in the cafeteria, might let you skip line, or we might pay for your meal one time, or we might go get you water while we going to get water. We do little things to let y'all know there's some interest there. So when we finally pull up, you already know we like you. You just playing a little rough. What y'all laughing at?
I said he better stop playing. Let me put these juices on his beard.
You know what?
Hey, now.
Get it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They trying to get it juicy on the Death Fresh show.
It needs moisturizer.
Juicy.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
Just like candy.
Just throw all the beard on the way.
Gonna give you some.
I tell people all the time, the reason why some men can't grow a beard is because you don't eat enough vagina. When you eat enough vagina, your beard is flourishing and growing amazing.
You
when
know
you got
what?
them little bald spots, it's because you're not eating enough vagina.
You know what? I might have to agree with her on that. Because there was a time in my life when I wasn't eating the pussy, and my beard had spots all over it. I had a struggle beard. I couldn't get nothing more than a mustache. Then one day, I just dove in. I came back, my beard was long and full. Even Jesus was like, damn, that's a good-ass beard. I was like, I know, bro.
You know what?
Not Jesus.
I'm not.
Jesus made pussy, and pussy is great.
It has those protein and that vitamin E and that vitamin P in it. It'll grow and flourish.
And the E stands for eat that shit.
Well, since everybody's in the pull up.
Oh man.
Since everybody pulling
but
up.
I want to hear Juan shoot his shot. That's what I'm waiting on. This is a while.
Juan, shoot your shot, Juan?
First of all, I shoot my shot every day, all day. So it ain't nothing that I can say that you ain't already heard or read.
No, bro. Are you gonna shoot your shot?
No, I'm not shooting my shot. I'll let everybody else shoot their shot. It's my show. I shoot my shot all the time.
No, but I'm just saying, you gonna shoot your shot so I can cue up your theme music, bro? You got.
I got theme music. I got
the brother.
Oh shit!
Let's do it, bro.
You got theme music.
Oh, yeah. So, to all the beautiful ladies out there, my name is Dewan, and I'm a Cancer, and I enjoy long walks on the beach. I enjoy a good plate of fried chicken. And if you know how to make French fries, I might just marry you.
Wait, what?
Wow. That's all it takes.
Wait. Did you say French fries?
Yeah, I love French fries.
Fresh. What?
What? He has low standards. Just let him be.
This joker.
Let
I can't.
Let that man love what he wants to love, okay?
He has low standards. Let him be.
Let that man be
God.
happy with what. Hey, we live in a day and age where there's a lot of young ladies who are in fresh age categories who can't cook. So maybe just seeing her in there cutting up potatoes, putting it in the vegetable oil, seasoning it up right, that could be a turn on.
I can't.
You gotta know how to make real French fries. You gotta know how to make real French fries. You gotta know how to make real French fries too. Like, don't hit me with the bad French fries. Like, you gotta know how to cut up the potatoes.
Man, homemade French fries are the best though. You ain't never lied.
Black cast iron. I'm just saying though. It's like the macaroni and cheese. Like if you come home and your woman cooked macaroni and cheese and she used real cheese. And I'm not talking the little slices. I'm talking about that brick that you can only get on
that
government
bird cheese,
aid.
that cheddar cheese.
I'm just saying, it matters.
Brick cheese, man.
So that's the only.
Only
So
thing
that's the only
he
thing.
makes his decision based on how well you make fries.
Right.
He tests your love level on how good your fries are. Because you can taste love in the food. And if he can't taste the love, he can't date you. Just saying.
Facts.
Sucks.
I heard love go into cooking.
One, if I ain't the greatest wingman in history.
Facts. That's why we the best tag team since, Stockton and Malone.
What you want, TT? You want to be on air too now? You just want to hold my headphones? You don't even know what you want to do with your life. Get away from me.
She want to shoot her shot too.
I thought she was going to shoot her shot too. Like, where you trying to pull up at daycare?
Man. She want to pull up on the cute light skin dude with the bald spot in the middle of his head. You can't speak.
Pulling up on a little dude with the clear binky.
Oh my
I see you over there in the crib. I'm just saying. I know my kid. But anyway, people, it is well past the normal time the Death Fresh show runs. So I thank everybody that came out tonight to join us on the Death Fresh show. Definitely make sure you tune in this Tuesday. Catch another edition of The Breakdown, as well as tuning in this Wednesday to catch out an episode of TDR Undressed. And I may or may not do a one-shot this week. I may take a break. I don't know. I still got to fix the game from last week.
Oh, the game that we won? That somehow we didn't win?
Boo. Boo.
I'm trying to figure out how.
I'm glad Cal not here. I am so glad Cal is not here.
I'm actually surprised that y'all were not bragging like I expected y'all to do now that y'all won and whatnot. But you know what?
I'm a humble winner, bro.
And that's great. That's great. So, in 2 weeks, people.
Hey, nigga, please.
I was waiting. So in 2 weeks we will have another family game.
That's why they so humble. So you can't brag on shit you didn't win. Honestly, like
exactly.
I don't know where these accusations.
Everything I do is honest and by the book, buddy. Okay, fuck.
Buddy, oh, that was hard, buddy.
Honestly, I don't know where these accusations of cheating are coming from.
I am a founder of this company. Why would I cheat?
Because you're a man.
What?
Wow.
I'm just joking.
Wow.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
You were joking. That's how you really feel. We cheat because we men. Okay, I got it. We cheat because we really men, huh?
Terrible.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh.
No. You can stay over there with the rest of the sore losers in the women's category because y'all women can't beat men.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Whether it's Jeopardy, A Wheel of Fortune, Family Feud, Cans, Jump Shots, Foursquare, Two Square, Kickball, Wall Ball,
Old games for the old men.
You know I would say checker and chess.
Monopoly.
I think it's that part cheesy.
Oh my God, really?
Uno, dos, tres. You ain't gonna beat one.
I don't even know the rules to Parcheesi. Like,
me either.
I don't either.
That dude is stupid, man.
I definitely don't.
But no, Fresh, I'm not for real. I was just playing. I really was. I was just playing.
I might have to Google the rules to Parcheesi low key because I don't know.
Nah, but real talk though, in about 3 weeks, We will have the second family game night. And I got a question for you guys. Do you want to do Hip Hop Jeopardy or Black History Jeopardy?
If you want to win, be on Weinstein. Bottom line.
Hey, ain't it gonna be Black History Month anyway?
Black History.
When we all do the whole shebang. Well, I mean Minnesota. I don't know about where y'all at, but
just saying.
I know. Y'all already know here in Alabama how we get down. I'm going to Selma.
So what you saying is they don't have Black History everywhere else just because they have it in Minnesota? Is that what you're saying?
Well, ain't nothing like Black History.
I'm saying we do it. A lot of times we do things differently. That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
Oh no, I know y'all do stuff differently in Minnesota. I was there.
You in Minnesota?
I did when we went to go see the pay-per-view. Whole drunk chick just walked up and bit my man's pizza for no reason.
He still remember that.
Yeah, that's really weird though. But we do got some characters here. We do.
Classic misdirection. She pointed one way, he looked and she bit his pizza.
Minnesota weird period because I had a white woman actually get highly upset at me because I said that I didn't want to date a white woman. I prefer my black women. She got highly upset.
Huh?
Yeah, it was a white chick.
What?
He was in the chat, and I said, you know what? I prefer dating black women. Like I'm not being racist and separate. It's like if you gave me identical women and they just all happen to be different races, I'm going to pick a black woman. And she got highly upset. She's like, that's not how we do it. Like, I believe in interracial dating. If you came here, you wouldn't see no black couples. You would always see mixed couples. I'm like,
lying.
Dog, there's plenty black people in Minnesota.
Exactly.
Too many black people if you ask me.
And let my inner geek come out for 2 seconds. Happy 20-year anniversary to Resident Evil 2 on PS1.
I didn't play Resident Evil 2. I just started playing Resident Evil to Code Veronica, and fuck that game, because that game was scary for no reason. Fuck that game. Fuck Silent Hill. Fuck D. Fuck D3.
Are you angry, sir?
My inner geek come out just a second.
Wow.
Black history, black sitcoms.
But there is a few people on the Tonedefradio staff I would love to impregnate.
What?
Huh?
What?
He said that he wants to be the father of a lot of people a lot of women on TDR. Oh, speaking of women on TDR.
4 of us. Like, so how do you do that? Like,
pick a day of the week and visit each one.
Y'all gonna be sister wives.
And a couple of these women are married.
He don't care. He ain't got no standard.
Has nothing to do with me.
He has no standard. He has no standard.
Oh shit!
My job is to put it out there, and if you respond, then I really win. If you just leave it out there and ignore me, you good.
But you put it as a seed and just see if it grows.
Yeah, sometimes it grows, sometimes it don't grow. You know, I'm a grower.
He just wants to be that person. He just wants to be that person.
Sounds proud of me because I am getting segment to shoot your shot, and I did.
She said she shot her shot. I let her put that thing on the whiskers.
I said, yeah, exactly.
You said proud of you because you took your shot?
I was shooting my shot while you was gone.
Oh, you were shooting the shot. Oh, shit.
You missed it.
And I missed it?
Yeah, you missed it, bro. She got real sensitive.
I had music and everything.
She probably rubbed the nipple or two in the background, but you missed it, bro. You wasn't
there.
Yeah.
I had the theme music and everything. What? No.
Yeah.
Now some people like the areola.
There was no nipple action. What are they talking about?
like you know how when you meet them dark skin chicks, and then it look like little chocolate.
I'm so glad I had a witness, because ain't no telling what y'all would be saying I did if Faith wasn't here.
But like you know how it look like a chocolate drop or like a little Hershey's kiss. Oh wow.
What?
Or then when you meet the light skinned girls and then it's like
just his imagination.
What if I make it look like a sausage link? Y'all know the old school sausage link?
Wait a minute, are y'all saying? You know what? Okay, so this has been a definitely fresh show.
Wait a minute.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Went too far.
Make sure you guys tune in next week. And yeah, y'all have.
These niggas prayed on my downfall. Hey, what? These niggas prayed on my downfall. On Nord 10, bitch, I stood tall. You did? Show these disloyal niggas how to boil. Go get a thermometer for the pot. I need this shit cooked right. Let's keep that water 400 degrees Fahrenheit. You ever been inside a federal courtroom? Nigga, you ever went to trial and fought for your life? Being broke did something to my spirit. Ass niggas to plug me. They act like they couldn't hear me. Look at me now, driving German engineering. You don't want your baby mama fucked, keep the hoe from near me. Kilroy, remember when I used to use your L's to hit the road, hit the O and make them big boy sales? Move, remember when you had them green things made with vacuum seals, trying not to have them green things smell? Feds was on me. What you know about related through money? I don't know nothing. I just used to see them walk to the Coney. I fuck with bitches, my body count go from Persian to Cody. Any further questions, you can take that up with the lawyer. My nigga Finkel J Money, Brimo Low Project Joe will tell you every day before school I sold a half bow. How you think I won best dress with no support and had them paid lawyers coming in and out of court? Hey Wando, hey Theo, ain't it a blessing? We made it out Kentucky after all that happened. After the pre-trials, after the status, after them impact statements, after the castle. Hey JR, nigga, ain't it a blessing? We made it out of Lansing after all that happened. That bitch, nigga. After Michigan State, after Hubbard, when our mans told on us, them bands they took from us. Joy Road, bitch, but the money long as 6 mile, brick mile. Knock your bitch down, pick her up, knock her back down, pull her tracks out. Yes, I slap girl. Yes, I slap dog. Yes, I slap loud. Yes, I slap a pussy nigga if he act out. Yes, I caught cases on the road with them killers, bro. Kill me if I snitch, cause if you snitch, I'm gon' kill you. Spent a lot of time on the yard with them gorillas, stood tall. Did I let niggas hold me? Quit being silly. I know for a fact your bitch pussy get wet for a nigga, cause I do it better, plus I'm doing better than niggas. I'm at home when I'm down there in Lexington, nigga. About the king, they gon' drop you in, who next to you, nigga? Go get it. Say it, Lil T, get ahead of them niggas. When you take off, don't look back and try to rescue them niggas. You kill his mans to make sure you get the rest of them niggas. Don't let them get the best of you, just get the revenue, nigga. So let me know what you can handle. Okay, come grab it. Here goes some extra, so if I'm busy, you can manage. Fiends happy, bling dancing, eating $60 salad. Get it there and back, tell the feds I need a challenge. My first offer was 30 years, not a day lower. Nigga, what? I told them crackers holla at me when they sober on parole. I'm a felon, you think I ain't got that blower? Yeah, you right, bro. Take his head off his fucking shoulder. You hear me? Hit the rollie stove with the rollie on. What was our getaway car? Jag portfolio. You hear me? Hey, I heard I had some sneak dissers. Whoever feeling hot, that AR got a heat sensor. Cuz said don't entertain them hungry niggas. I wish I would pay attention to these homeless niggas. Go call my phone, I don't wanna do no song with niggas. And tell your bitch to tighten up before I bone her, nigga. I don't know you niggas. Fuck wrong with niggas. Through these white buffs, I can see the hoe in niggas. Free my nigga Perico, that boy be hoeing niggas. Shoot the smile off your face, I don't joke with niggas. Boy, I can't trust you with that strap if you ain't got no bodies. Boy, I can't take you on no lick if you ain't robbed nobody. You ain't no shooter, you can't do that shit without no molly. I came home and had the hoes wetter than Kalahari. 30 months ago, niggas ain't think that I was coming home. Shout out to them niggas freaks that I been coming on. Get them to the crib, bust them down, now bitch run alone. This SK and get to shaking like it's something wrong. 30 bands 2 times, watch this money clone. The feds say my name hot like when the oven on. Bitch, I came home to my little brother gone. Niggas say they looking for me, pull up in the Scuddy zone. Who said I'm a snitch? You just heard a lot from him. Better check the black and white, that paperwork evolved for him. Zero toleration for that nigga, take his life from him. He don't want that pistol plate? Okay, I Tyson him. I ain't hear from bitches when I had them blues on. So soon as I'm done fucking, put your shoes on. I'm on parole in 2 states, I can't move wrong. The feds tryna build a case, I can't move wrong. I went to trial back to back, bitch, I'm 2-0. State of Kentucky banned me from Mary Jury Stone. See, I can't even be in public with my hoodie on. Michigan State don't want them here, they don't know what he on. I know they prayed on my downfall. I already know that. I know they prayed on my downfall. On Nord 10, bitch, I stood tall. On 10 toes, nigga. Show these disloyal niggas how to ball.